Okay, so now let's take a look at the masterpiece strategy for your work hours per week. Now we'll bring the color scale up here. And this is meant to be a general guideline. So this is currently what we have in place for the algorithm, but as we refine the algorithm, these exact numbers may change. So the point of this is to get a ballpark estimate of what's the next color level with where you're at right now with your work hours per week. So at the top we have 1 hour. So the 1 hour work week, meaning that you've got the systems around you, you've got the business model aligned with your masterpiece, you've got the team around you, you've got your role aligned fully with your genius, so that 1 hour of work creates more results than 100 hours of work in the red. We also have the 5 hours there as well in the blue. And green, we've got 10 hours. Yellow, we've got 20 hours, top of yellow, 30 hours at the bottom of yellow, and then 40 hours is that typical 40-hour work week, right in the middle. And 50 hours, we got in the red, 60 plus hours. So take a look at where you're at right now, and let's look at a few items of what can be done to get to the next level. So first thing is consider it may be depending on the season that you're in, because if we're doing a launch or we're creating a new product, there's obviously going to be seasons where there's more time involved. And especially the lower the score is down the color scale, the less systems are in place. So the more time it'll take during those seasons. But as we go up, the seasons will require even less time. So depending on the business model that you're in right now, it may be a time-intensive business model where it needs you to be there all the time, like a web design agency or a physical brick-and-mortar business, or maybe there is more leverage in a online business model. So these are all things to consider: your systems, your team, your habits, and your genius alignment. So these are meant to spark the idea of what's next for you, and use the GPS method to guide you on which one of these to focus on and which action you can take. What's one action you can take to move yourself forward up the scale on your hours per week? Maybe it's a new person. Maybe it's a same team member you already have, just with new responsibilities. Maybe it's a joint venture. Maybe it's a whatever it might be. Or maybe it's more personal, of setting better guidelines and better boundaries so that you're not overworking when you don't need to be. Whichever it is for you, ask one item of yourself. And if you get stuck, go ahead and comment in the Facebook group and we can brainstorm together. One item, one action, moving up the color scale. Less hours worked, more effective results with each hour worked. I'll see you in the next video.